Hello, my name is Sarah Hamataki. I will be your instructor this semester for Keyboard Harmony 2. You can call me Sarah. I'm not a fancy professor or anything. I am a TA. I am currently in my last semester of my master's in piano pedagogy and performance. So I am very excited to have you all here for my last semester at USU, and I hope we have a great semester together. As you all probably realize, today is a holiday, and Mondays will be the usual time we meet together, but since today is a holiday, I have recorded all the information that you need to get started on the course, and that way, when we meet together next week, we can just jump right in. So, to get started, I just want to walk you through our Canvas page really quickly so you kind of know what you're looking for. This semester is going to be a little bit different than it was last semester, so just when you get a chance, read through all the information. This is just a welcome to the course. Here it talks about, it reminds all of you that you need to have a keyboard, you need to have access to a keyboard off campus. So if something happens this semester and we don't end up being able to meet on campus because of pandemic reasons or any other reasons, I suppose, you will still be able to pass this class because you have access to a keyboard. That being said, any of students living in Logan are welcome to use the practice lab in room 216 in the Fine Arts Center. When you and if you choose to use this keyboard lab, just be aware if you haven't used it before, there will always be someone from Keyboard Harmony, so either a TA like myself or a UTF will be there to keep track of who is there. So if somebody didn't ask you to sign in, someone will ask you to sign in. Okay, let's leave it at that. Someone will ask you to sign in so we have your information, and then we can keep track of who is where, and if there are any outbreaks, that's easier for us to handle. Okay, so something else you need to know for this semester is instead of watching videos like you did last semester for each... Oh, I'm lost. Where is it? Okay, well, while I try to find this, I will talk to you. Here it is, under syllabus. So we will be meeting on Zoom. This is an optional meeting as there are many people who cannot attend. So our section will be meeting Mondays at 11:30 to 12:20. We'll be meeting on Zoom. And the way this works is I will just have a lesson plan to go through all of the material found on Piano Marvel. And as I go through that, you're welcome to ask questions, to play along with me. And if you find the class isn't particularly helpful to you because you already have experience in these skills, you do not need to attend. Or if you have other engagements, you also do not need to come to the meeting. But the meeting will happen every week except for today because it's a holiday. And the way you get into that meeting is you come to Zoom, the link on the left, and click on the date, and you can just join the meeting from there. After the meeting, if you want to see the meeting but can't attend, that will be recorded and uploaded to the announcement page within 24 hours. So by Tuesday afternoon, you will have a video of everything we cover. Something that's a little bit different, or maybe some of you didn't realize last semester, is all of these assignments that we are doing this semester can be turned in ahead of time. All of the video submission assignments. So if you're feeling particularly engaged in Keyboard Harmony and would like to turn your videos in early, that is an option. You just go ahead and submit them when you have them finished. Something else new this semester is we will have weekly practice records. So all of your assignments are due on midnight by midnight on Sunday. That includes your video submission and weekly practice records. And here is how you can expect to be graded. So if you have 3 hours or more of practice, you get 5 points, or 2.5 hours, then you get 4 points. And you can go through and read all this. And this is kind of what we expect it to look like. So a breakdown of how much you practice each day. So Monday was 1 hour, Tuesday was 30 minutes, however you choose to do that. And just so you're aware, it says this somewhere. Oh, here it is. So students who receive A grades on video submissions and the midterm performance will automatically receive full points for all weekly practice record submissions. So if you're able to do everything in this course without practicing for 3 hours a week and you get A's on all of those assignments, then you're not being docked because you didn't practice. But if you do need the practice time and you're not using that, then that's where you will lose some points. Same as last semester, we will have a midterm and a final performance. Just to remind everyone, the piece that you choose needs to be approved by me 1 week in advance of each performance. And these performances you can either play live over Zoom or you can submit a video and I will take care of the rest. So that's something to consider if you'd like to play live or submit a video. And then the rest of this, you need your Piano Marvel subscription and a keyboard, and then there is a lot of important information here to read through, but I'll let you do that on your own. This is me, so you can contact me anytime at this email or through the Canvas inbox. Our UTF is Ben Kaufman. I'll update this so that his information is on here. So we are the first 2 people you want to reach out to. If for any reason you can't reach out to us or you would feel better reaching out to someone else, contact Emily Isola. But if you're cool with it, talk to me first and then Ben. Okay, so that is everything about the changes for the course. Just so you know, we don't have modules this time. It's just all of your assignments are just listed under assignment. That's the way I would access them. You have all your practice records grouped together and all of your video submissions grouped together. So that's the Canvas page. In Piano Marvel, once you get your account, what you need to search for is USU Keyboard Harmony 2. And when you search for that, that's the only option. I would suggest you favorite this so that it's easy to find. And similar to last semester, everything is broken down by video submission. And a quick reminder to everyone, when you are doing these assignments, make sure you're going through them by clicking this right arrow instead of just clicking on the page, because sometimes if you click on the page, you miss some part of the page. It will only show you, for example, this is page 190. The page before was page 190. If you click on 190 back on the list of pages, it will only show you the first example. So make sure you're going through all of them so you don't have to resubmit any assignments. One reminder that is really helpful for me and Ben as we're grading your assignments is if we ever ask you to resubmit, or for example, if you're missing a part of a submission and we ask you to send that video to us, it's very unlikely that we will see your resubmission or any comments you leave on the actual assignment submission. So if you resubmit something or have a question or a comment or anything, instead of commenting on the assignment you submitted, it's much easier for us to see your comment if you email us. So I'm sorry if that seems excessive, but that way you're guaranteed that we will see you trying to contact us. So make sure you do that every time you need to talk to us. Contact us that way. So something I didn't go over because it's not uploaded yet, but very soon the lab hours will be uploaded onto Canvas, and that's where you can check to see when the lab will be open. If the lab is not open, then you can't go. So the deal is you can only be there when one of us is there. unless you need to meet with us outside of lab hours, but that's something you need to contact us to set up a time to meet in person. Otherwise, if you would like to meet with either myself or Ben, email us and give us a few times where you can meet. These meetings can be for extra practice, for questions, for help. It can also be where you pass off your video submission assignments. So if you prefer to test in person over Zoom, then we can do that rather than submitting a video. But all these things need to be set up more in advance than not. So as soon as you know you want to do that, please let us know so we can get that prepared. So I think that is everything I have to say. If you have any questions, you can comment on this announcement. I've left the discussion open, so anyone who has a question, I would suggest asking it there because maybe somebody else has the same question, and I will answer them as soon as possible. And I will see you next week for our regular weekly meetings.